What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of No Holds Barred Wrestling Radio. This is the Raw review. Unfortunately, I do not have my co-host with me. They couldn't make it. I'll be doing Raw review by myself. We'll just get right into it with the opening segment. We had the Shield in the ring, talking about what happened on Raw last week, them getting beaten down. Basically just them getting their asses kicked and saying that they were down, but they will not stay down. Says they want a rematch, and Roman Reigns gets on the mic and says to believe in Roman Reigns. And it shows on the screen Evolution arriving in a limo. Shield gets out of the ring, chases them down, starts beating them backstage. And then we're left seeing Evolution all beaten down backstage. And that gets into the first match of the night. We get RVD versus Jack Swagger. Zeb Coulter's out again with his deportation list. He's added a new person, Adam Rose. Likely we're going to see a Jack Swagger Adam Rose feud, because right before the match the Exotic Express comes out and we see Adam Rose comes out once again just dancing around the ring, just basically distracts Jack Swagger, and the RVD gives Swagger a super kick and then a 5-star frog splash for the win. It wasn't really a match, just basically starting a feud between Swagger and Adam Rose, and we'll likely see a match between both of them at Payback. Going into match number 2, we have Paige against Alicia Fox. I must say they did an awesome video package before this match highlighting Paige so far. My girl Paige basically getting it done in the last month. Alicia Fox gets on the mic before the match, starts talking trash, and basically just kicks the shit out of Paige before the bell and after when the bell rang. And then out of nowhere, Paige wins via Paige Turner. So she's using her multiple finishers the last couple of weeks, and today we're seeing the Paige Turner. I'm not sure why they're having matches where Paige just keeps getting beaten down. She has so much more talent than that to show. I think WWE needs to put her in better matches. After the match, though, Alicia Fox just looks very pissed off. I guess I found out later that she went to Stephanie McMahon and quit. If you guys have the app, you can see that she goes right to Stephanie McMahon and quits, apparently. So obviously Alicia Fox very upset. Going on to after that, we had Daniel Bryan come out to the ring. His entrance got jobbed for some reason. I'm not really sure why they would do that. He's basically in the ring talking about everything he's done, beating out the odds, talking about Kane's attacks, and then out of nowhere gives us some breaking news. And I did confirm this isn't a work. On Thursday, Daniel Bryan will be requiring neck surgery and will require time off. I'm not really sure how long he'll be out for, but the rumors are backstage if he is out for more than 2 months, he will be stripped of the titles. This is definitely putting the title match in jeopardy at Payback. But yeah, some breaking big news. Daniel Bryan giving the universe. Anyways, moving on to match 3, we have a rematch from SmackDown, the Usos and John Cena against the Wyatts. It was definitely just a typical back and forth tag team match. The faces get opportunities, the heels get opportunities. Cena gets the little hot tag and does his usual John Cena stuff, and there's a bunch of one-on-one back and forth type moves. And all of a sudden the Usos take out Bray and Luke Harper. Cena gives Eric Rowan the AA, and then he wins the match. After the match, Bray gets on the mic and says that to thank Cena because now he knows what he must do to beat Cena in this case, which we're probably going to see another response from Cena on Main Event or SmackDown. Anyways, moving on to the next segment, we have Evolution segment. We have Evolution in the ring talking about what just happened with the Shield attacking them. Gives them a rematch, says they're going to basically pick apart the Shield. And out of nowhere, the Shield comes up from behind them and starts kicking their asses from behind. And then they're still all pissed off. They get all kicked out of the ring. And then Batista challenges Roman Reigns to a one-on-one match, which ends up being the main event tonight on Raw. Moving into match 4, we have Natalya versus Nikki Bella. This actually was a pretty good match for the Total Divas match. Except the Total Divas the rest of the cast were at ringside judging the match with scorecards, which I thought was pretty stupid. Anyways, there was actually a lot of good wrestling moves in this match, and yet the commentators, JBL, King, and Michael Cole, were all ignoring these moves, which I'm not really sure why. These moves were actually better than some of the male wrestlers would put on in a match. It's a shame that they're not getting noticed. Anyways, Nikki Bella gets an interesting roll-up for the win. And we'll move on to match number 5, where we have Sheamus versus Curtis Axel. Ryback Axel doing a coin flip stupid shit before the match to whoever faced Sheamus is first. Ends up being Curtis Axel. It was a really good 5-minute back and forth match. Axel taps out to the Cloverleaf, and I guess right after Ryback faces Sheamus right after the match, which I didn't really get. That ends up being a really good match. A lot of big moves each. Sheamus wins via bro kick after he reversed the shell shock. Big victory on Sheamus' part for being both members of Ryback Soul. And a lot of good momentum going Sheamus' way. After this, we had a segment in the ring. Stephanie McMahon talking about Daniel Bryan, saying because of his surgery, he's not an A-plus player. Basically, she's saying, I told all you fans, yeah, this is why. Says she's going to do what's best for business and calls out Daniel Bryan. Kane comes out instead, dragging Daniel Bryan's carcass, I guess, to add to the whole real neck surgery part. Daniel Bryan's taken in an ambulance, and then Bree's staring down Stephanie and just tells her to stay away. And then that's the end of that segment. We had then match number 6, Dolph Ziggler versus Fandango. Finally, we get to see Fandango not face Santino Marella. Thank God, WWE, you're stopping doing this. So I was very excited for this. Dolph Ziggler's entrance got jobbed, which I wasn't really that excited. It's a pretty good back and forth match. It was kind of quick though, only 5 minutes. Layla basically got caught in the ring apron from distracting Ziggler. So Fandango went to go help, and basically Ziggler hits the zigzag when Fandango's turned around for the win. After this segment was Hacksaw in the ring. He was talking about Legends House, basically promoting that in the WWE Network. Lana interrupts and says Hacksaw basically symbolizes America and says they're the laughing stock. Talks about Russia and Vladimir Putin, yada, yada, yada. Calls out Rusev. Rusev gets to the ring. Looks like he's about to attack Hacksaw by breaking his 2x4 in half. And Big E comes out for the save, except Big E gets his ass kicked by Rusev out of the ring. But yes, finally we're seeing a big guy feud, which I've been wanting to see for a while against Rusev. Hopefully you get to see Big E versus Rusev. I really want to see these two big guys go at it. Thank you, WWE, for that. Moving on to match number 7, we had Damien Sandow versus Cody Rhodes. If you guys did watch the pre-show, which I'm unfortunately not able to watch, I guess Damien Sandow had a pipe bomb sort of speech, and it looks like he was about to go and do it at the ring right now until he gets interrupted by Cody Rhodes. This was a pretty quick 5-minute match. Rhodes wins via disaster kick, and that was pretty much it. Moving on to the main event of the night, we had Roman Reigns versus Batista. This match really looked promising. I was really looking forward to this match. Both teams are at ringside, and this happens. It ends up only being a 4-minute match, which sucked ass. Both teams couldn't compose themselves. A brawl ensues. Looks like the Shield are about to beat down on Evolution in the ring again, and then a bunch of heels come out of the back room, directed by Stephanie, start attacking the Shield. Triple H is about to hit Roman Reigns in the head with a chair, and then spears Triple H out of nowhere. The rest of the Shield come in, clear the ring with the chairs. We see a curb stomp onto the chair by Curtis Axel. I thought was pretty sick. And they give Ryback a triple power bomb, and then the same stare down between Evolution and the Shield soon right at the end. And it looks like it's going to be the Shield versus Evolution rematch at Payback, which is not bad at all. I think everyone wants to see that. Other than that, pretty good Raw tonight. Basically, to start a couple feuds for Payback and to build towards Payback. Hopefully, main event and SmackDown are just as good this week. But the big news coming out tonight is Daniel Bryan's neck surgery. Hopefully, he's not out that long. Then he won't have to strip the titles. We'll just have to wait for Thursday, and we'll have a video updating that on Thursday, guys. Other than that, be sure to hit that like button, leave us a comment, follow us on Twitter at NoHoldsBarredWR. I'm your host, Kyle. We're done.